Oh gosh, so happy you're live tonight. Just got home from work. Oh, yay, darling. I've been sleeping with my self-concept affirmations and I've been getting crazy dreams. Why is that? A lot of people say that's because your subconscious mind isn't liking it, is fighting you, is trying to make you wake up, give you nightmares to stop you from doing it. It doesn't like the reprogramming, guys, so it will do a whole lot of things like make you wake up or give you headaches or whatever. I thought last night I'd actually stop mine because this morning I couldn't hear them, and then I realized I'd pushed my pillow so far over my phone that I actually couldn't hear them. So maybe I'd done that on purpose to hide the sound. I don't know. I thought I'd actually turn them off, but they were still going. So sometimes, guys, that's just a result of your subconscious fighting you. Don't worry about it, okay? Just don't give it bad meaning. Give it good meaning, like, oh, this is working. My subconscious doesn't like it. Wow, Loz, you don't believe I ended up going out with my friends, and guess what? What, Ellie? What other meditations do you recommend besides Dylan James? I don't actually really like the Dylan James ones, guys, but you guys like them, so I don't really like them. I don't, no. I think you need to make your own, guys. It's all very well doing. That's why when I do my website, I will do very specific ones about certain issues. Then you'll be able to download those and just listen to the one that's about your issues. Because the general ones don't mean a lot. Like saying, I'm a queen, I'm chosen, I'm wanted. Well, if you don't feel unchosen and unwanted, what's the relevance of that? You really need to record your own, guys, honestly. Or get the ones from my website when I download them, when I do them. Loz, SP and I got into a huge fight and she turned up how I feared in Anxious Thoughts Help. Oh. Aren't we having a call this week, darling? Look, just when that happens, guys, you've got to just accept it and go, well, fuck. Was I thinking this? Was I fearing this? Yes, I was. Okay. So if that's the case, I'm not going to get all upset about this and think that she means it and think this is real. It's just me reflected back to me. It's just my fears reflected back to me. So don't get thrown by it. Just see the fight as resolvable, that everything's forgiven and forgotten. Go and revise it if you can in your mind and just understand where it came from. It came from inside you. You know, the intruder's inside the building. It came from you, darling. So know that, accept it, and know you can change it then because of that. I did a rampage in my car earlier, took my power back. Oh, good for you on. Oh, thank you, darling. Oh, I already have someone doing it, but thank you so much. Melanie, is it Melanie? Hang on, I'm trying to scroll, I lost your name. Where are you? Melaning Low X, thank you, darling. I already have someone doing it. I'm really sorry. Thank you, though, for the offer. Is it normal? Hang on. I prefer Live the Life You Love over Dylan James. I'll Live the Life You Love. Try that one, guys. I don't know that one. I have to go look it up. Is it normal when working on self-concept to feel like it's an onion? Yes, revealing new layers as you go on. Yep. I remember when I broke up with my old SP and my best friend said to me, he should understand that Loz is an onion and it takes ages to get to really know you and see you, and you show people the real you straight away, and that's fine. And now I realize, well, that wasn't fucking fine. It ruined the whole relationship. But your self-concept is an onion. Sometimes you've covered yourself in layers and layers and layers of protective stuff to stop yourself from getting hurt. So sometimes you're taking the layers down bit by bit, bricks down one by one. Hey, I'm scrolling up because I missed what Hallie was saying. Am I on time? Yes, I was late. Sorry, guys. Hi, Brody. Hi, Loz. Cleaning day today, but taking a break to watch this live. Oh, lovely. Do you play on your phone or with headphones? I've tried both. Not sure if it matters. Oh, look, I couldn't sleep with headphones in my ears. How the hell are you going to do that? But look, do it if you want. But just play it out loud on your phone next to you, near you, low. What other meditations? Oh, I don't know anymore other than that. Live your life you love. I haven't listened to any of these, guys. I'll be back. Oh, where you going, Kat? Sorry, guys. I realised on the beginning of this live, I was just like sitting here zoning out looking at my phone. Hello, been missing you live. Oh, hi, Jasmine. Hi, Sammy Ann. Hi, Jamie Dean. Where's the rest of your thing, Hallie, about what happened with the friends? Wow, Loz, going out with friends, and guess what? Oh, where's the rest of it? Can't see it. Good evening, Button 1967. An old SP used to hit up so many musty people. My self-concept... An old SP used to hit up so many musty people. My self-concept used to be so low. I figured I really thought... Hang on. badly about myself, and I kept attracting the same people who didn't see me as special. Yes, Hallie! Exactly, darling. Now you're working on that self-concept. You're seeing people for the way they treated you and it wasn't good and they weren't treating you special enough. That's great, darling. Well done. Sorry. It's all right, Megan. I was sitting here going, I was zoning out. Thank you for those, darling. Thank you. Live the Life You Love is a channel on YouTube. She has a ton of sleep affirmations for a variety of things. Oh, okay. I must go and look at it. Live the life you love. Okay. I'm going to go look at this. What kind of affirmations do we use for our self-concept? They have to be specific to you guys. This is why I'm bringing out the course, guys, because the affirmations will go hand in hand with the course. Because when you discover what your self-concept shit is, like abandonment or feeling not good enough, then you have to do the affirmations that go hand in hand with that. Just doing generic ones, general ones, won't help. They might make you feel a little bit better, but it's not getting to the core of your shit. It's like icing, not the cake. I want you to get to the core of the cake. You've got to think about, well, what ingredients did I put in this cake in the beginning? Oh, abandonment, feeling not good enough, feeling defective, hating my body, being criticized a lot and expecting other people to criticize me and reject me. Oh, wow. That stuff. I better affirm against that absolute crap. It's that stuff, guys. You're going to get deep. Dig deep. Hi from Toronto. Oh! When I think about things I want to see differently, I get overwhelmed because it seems so never-ending. Tips? Well, just say I see everything the way I want to see it. Do it. That's when you can do really generalized affirmations like everything's working out for me just the way I want it to. I can never mess this up. Doesn't matter what I do, I can't mess this up. I never feel overwhelmed. I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm in control. If you ever feel out of control, like, oh my God, there's so much to change, I've got to see everything differently. It's like my best friend said to me when I was trying to tell her to change her workplace. She said, well, I can't possibly see everyone in the office differently. I've seen a new version of this person, new version of this person, new version of this person. And I was like, no, you just have to see a new version of you. And then everyone will treat you differently. You don't have to see a new version of everyone in the office. Just a new you. Right? It's very simple. It's not about changing the other people. It's about when you change, everything changes. So everything will start being different the way you want it to when you change in yourself. Got it? I've switched to 100% self-concept and all my life is changing. Is it, Lilu? Wonderful, darling. Are you still doing one-on-ones? No, guys. I don't think I will be. To be completely honest with you, I was going to get back to the girl who's doing my website for me. And there was a section for one-to-one bookings. I don't think I'm going to do them anymore. Okay? I think the better way to go about this, because there's so many people needing calls and there's only one of me, is either every bit of information is in the courses and you purchase the course and do it in your own time and you can go back to it, refer back to it, sit back. If you didn't understand one section, go back, assess yourself, do activities and change your own self-concept without me. Or I do big group coaching things, but that's not as personalized. It's just there's only one of me and I'm spreading my time so thinly. There's other things I could be doing. So I might consider doing group coaching, but then the problem with the group coaching is your dirty laundry will be aired to everyone in the group. It's whether you want to do that. So I don't know. We'll see what the best way to go about it is. Maybe I'll put a survey in the group and ask people what they think. I'll give you guys some ideas and you can tell me which ones sound better to you. Okay? An aha moment. Finally felt like I understand the importance of self-concept. Hooray, Hallie. I am thrilled for you. Good, darling. Good. Because they'll only treat you how you feel about you. If you don't feel special, they won't treat you like you're special. Got it? Your affirmations for better friends worked. I've been going out every single weekend and trips. Oh, Melanie, love it. Love it. Wonderful, darling. Can I manifest as a curtain type? A curtain type or a certain type? What do you mean? A curtain type. If you want a certain type of curtains, just imagine those curtains in your house. Is that what you mean? Or you mean certain? A certain type? You mean a person? Just write what you want, darling, in a journal and they will fucking show up, believe me. Bees, purple cars, onions and cake. Loz, I want SP, not these. Izzy, I know. We've got to stop the posts in the group about bees and purple cars, guys. I've got to do a thread about testing your power. We're not going to talk about bees or purple cars I'm not going to allow posts about those anymore unless they're in the thread. Okay. Oh, what's this, Pamela? Hang on. I'm scrolling up part 1. 1 of 3. Oh, I affirming I get money and free stuff. Yesterday I ordered kitty litter, but don't deliver for today. I got 2 bags of kitty litter delivered to my house and no idea where it came from. Free. Oh, really? You needed it. It just turned up. How fucking weird. I say make a paid VIP group and go live only in that group, giving them more personalized interaction. Yeah, I could do that, guys. I mean, it's up to you whether you'd want to have a paid group. We could do Zoom calls. Maybe. Relationship ended for stupid reason. I need to get my chance to fix it. No, stop saying you need to fix it. Stop saying you need to get a chance from them. That's putting them up on a pedestal, making them more important than you. And, oh, my God, I need to fix it because I did something wrong. It's all my fault. Everything's my fault. I fucked up. Stop saying that, darling. Okay? If there were stupid reasons, go back and revise it. Imagine it never fucking happened. Imagine everything's forgiven and forgotten. They love you. And imagine they're together with you in your mind. And then work on that shitty self-concept that makes you beat yourself up. Loz, can I affirm for illness that doctors can't figure out? Yes. Say, my body is perfect. My body is healing itself. I know exactly how to get my body to do what I want it to do. My body does exactly what I want it to do. My subconscious mind knows how to heal my body, and everything is well in my body. Okay? And start telling your body to repair itself. Because you can't rely on doctors. One thing I've realised about the medical system, guys, is this. When you have an unknown disease, I had this once, they don't have a fucking clue. So they look at the symptoms that you've currently got, and then they go, it could be, based on the symptoms, this one thing. So the most likely thing that it is, they test for that until it's proven not to be that. Then they go the next option. Test for that, and they go the next option. That's how they do it. Because they can't test you everything all at once. So that's the only way they do it. So sometimes they'll tell you things that will scare the shit out of you, and it's nothing like that. I got told I probably had lymphoma cancer. I didn't have anything like that. And I'm the one who said, I'm feeling better. If I'm feeling better, I can't have fucking cancer, can I? It must be something else. Right? So I wouldn't even bother with what the doctors tell you. You just tell your body what to do. Seriously. I know that sounds bad, but I don't. I've been failed by the medical system, and so has my family so many fucking times that I'm just like, I'll go work it out for myself, thank you. Like in Sammy's group. Oh, what are they doing in Sammy's group? Having, VIP paid group. All right, well, I'll do one then. I didn't think you guys would want to do that, but maybe I'll do that instead of the one-to-one calls. Very helpful from the calls. It can be hard to come up with some of your own. Oh, okay, yeah, the self-concept ones. Yes, I know. You could do it like a class. Okay, hang on, I'm reading what you're saying. Will you possibly come up with affirmations relating to our childhood trauma? I found that it's hard to come up with ones for yourself. Yes, that's what I'm doing, guys. That's what the course is about. So when you get the self-concept course, you can assess yourself what your problem is. Then when you figure out what the problem is, you get the affirmations that go with that particular problem. Got it? That's how it will go. Can you sit down, make a decision? Just sit. Make a decision. Sit here. It's very comfy. Sit down. Loz, I've been wanting to ask. Oh, I've been wanting to be asked on a date to Vegas, and it literally just happened. Oh, someone asked you on a date to Vegas? Oh, love it. Hang on. Please release your course as I really need your advice. Okay. All right, guys. Maybe you could train people you certified to do one-to-ones. Love my one-to-one with you. Oh, thank you, darling. Look, the only danger with that is, guys, is that I don't like that idea of having other coaches within your group. That's gone very badly for a lot of people, and I don't like that idea. I think I'd be better off providing you with materials where you can do it for yourself. You know what I mean? Like, if people are getting enough from my lives and they don't need the one-to-one, then a whole course with me telling them what to do would be helpful, hopefully. And then maybe a paid group. Now, what are we saying? So happy I had a call. Oh, okay, good. What if you did a VIP group? Yes, Megan, yes. Can we manifest a second Loz? You need to start a YouTube. Yes, I am. With monthly events on Zoom. Yes, okay. That's what I'll do, guys. Monthly events on Zoom in the VIP group. Monthly events on Zoom in the VIP group. Should I do that? I just pressed my screen and I lost you. Hang on, what are we saying about the group? Will amping up my self-concept get me out of this hot and cold state my relationship is in? Yes, here, kitty kitty. Look, the hot and cold's based on your old thinking about the situation. What old thoughts did you used to have about them? What old version of them are you still holding in your mind if it hasn't gone away? He's this kind of guy and that kind of guy and he does this kind of thing and it really annoys me. What thoughts are you still having about him? Okay? Maybe that's still lingering. If it's not still lingering, it's old thoughts. The hot and cold is the thinking about the situation and about him. And it's also your old thoughts about you. I'm not loved. I'm not wanted. This isn't going to work out for me. Relationships never work out for me. Whatever your old thoughts were. Men cheat. Get rid of all of that. Okay. Please. Okay, hang on. I'm scrolling down. You could do it like a class. Yeah, okay. Yeah, good idea, guys. Hi, love. Does any positive initiated contact from SP count as movement? Yes! All contact from SP counts as movement. My God, yes. Kim Velez does Zoom calls. Yes, okay. Like in Sammy's group. Okay, you mean like doing the lives, Hallie? You mean like doing the live? I don't know what Sammy's doing in a VIP anymore because I'm not in it. But okay, you mean like doing the live calls just for the group? Is that what you mean? Lol. And then I just randomly fantasized about going on a date to IKEA and a guy asked me, oh, just sit down, will you please? Saf. Cat is adorable. She's not making a decision. Sit. Loz, she keeps reaching out, super random things, but it's contact. Oh, good, darling, good. Doesn't matter if it's super random. Don't worry about the super random, guys. It's just an excuse to contact you. Give it all good meaning. Why am I trying to pick fights now that SP is back and we're spending more time together? Sabotage? Yep. Why are you doing that? Stop it. Things are going too well. This is too good to be true. I don't deserve this love. Blah, fucking blah. Stop that. Why are you picking fights? Is it because they're still triggering you because your self-concept's not on point yet and they're triggering your self-concept issues? When they don't pay you enough attention, it triggers you. When they say something that you don't like, it triggers you. It's still triggering you. Work on your self-concept. How can I stop bad thoughts regarding getting my SP back? I do have some bad days where I miss him. It's okay to miss them, guys. Stop thinking you can't miss them. Of course you can fucking miss them. All right? But then jump back on the horse straight away. Am I allowed to feel overwhelmed? Overwhelmed by what? You're allowed to do whatever you want, guys. I'm not going to tell you you're not allowed or you are allowed to do this or that. That's ridiculous. If anyone's telling you don't do this, you're not allowed to do that, well, they're a fuckwit. Who's telling you that? Darling, if you feel overwhelmed, it might be because you're obsessively affirming in a non-law of assumption way. You're doing it trying to feel and believe. Is that what you're trying to do? Is that why you're feeling overwhelmed? Or you feel overwhelmed by how much stuff you feel you need to change? Just do one thing at a time then. Had a bit of an argument with SP. Since then, SP is cold, not responding to texts. SP is friends with benefits. I'm spiraling. Darling, why are you allowing yourself to be in a friends with benefits situation? You're obviously triggered by something they did because you're not getting the love you need from this person. That's what happens in friends with benefits situation. You normally either put up with it because you don't feel good enough, or you think you can handle it and then you find out you can't. And then you get triggered and you spiral and you react and they are looking at you like you're a fucking nut because you told them you're all right with the situation, but really secretly you're not all right with it being casual. You feel used and not good enough for them. Work on that shit that's allowed you to even get in a friends with benefits situation in the first place that then's triggering you, your self-concept, that you then pick fights with them and spiral. What has allowed you to get in that situation in the first place? That's what I would ask you, and work on that. And I'll help you with the courses. Oh, good, lovely, Megan. Love it. Jenna can help you with a VIP group. Okay, I'm going to get in touch with her. All right, we'll do that. All right. I wasn't going to do a VIP group. I was really against the idea, but maybe that's the way to do Zoom calls. I didn't like Sammy's group. It just seems everyone was fighting. Oh, look, there's a lot of bitchiness going on in there. Good God. Law of Assumption has done more for me than therapy ever has. Oh, wonderful, Brittany. Yay! Loz, can you please see my second comments? It's really important. Oh, hang on. I'm scrolling up. The cat's jacket. I know she's cold. She only thought good things about her. Okay, Izzy, where's the rest? Hang on. Sammy does specialised lives in paid group and does special challenges, more personalised, less people. Yeah, I know. But her lives are just like my lives now. There's no Zoom. It's just her talking back to the chat like I do right now, isn't she? I love the cat. I'm going to affirm for that. Now, where's the rest of your thing, Icy? Izzy, where's the rest of your thing? I saw part 2, but where's part 1? Hang on. Not Icy, which is Izzy. Izzy, where is your first part? Loz, do you ever use revision techniques for work or health stuff? There's a live I just posted in the Facebook group where I fell down the stairs on the way to the couch. There's a staircase coming into this room. I fell down it and smacked my knee on the ground and sat revising on the spot while the live was starting. The next day, someone said to me, how's your knee? And I'd forgotten all about it. And during that live, it was killing me. I was in agony. And the next day, it's like nothing had happened. I had not a bruise, and I've got the most bruisable skin. I do it all the time when I hurt myself, because I can be clumsy. I'm not going to say I'm clumsy, but I have been in the past clumsy, okay? And I'll revise it on the spot. Where the fuck is the rest of this, Izzy? I can't see it. How did you revise for your knee? So what I did was, as I slipped on the second step and slipped down and fell. So what I imagined was there's a wall there. So I went back and imagined that instead of slipping, as I slipped, instead of falling, I grabbed the wall and stopped myself from falling. So I just went over the image of, I slipped and grabbed the wall. I slipped and grabbed the wall. I slipped and grabbed the wall. And I just went over it as if that's what happened. It's like telling your mind, no, we didn't smash our knee. We saved ourselves. And I just did that a lot. Next day, nothing wrong. Law of assumption and laws have literally turned my life 180 from where I was 2 months ago. Yay, Charlie! Oh, wonderful. Hi, love. Do we always have to revise if contacting SP first it wasn't perfect? You don't have to always do anything, guys. If revision doesn't work for you and you don't like revising, don't revise it. Just give it all good meaning. They love me so much. They were keeping their feelings in because they don't want to blurt out exactly how they feel. They don't want to embarrass themselves. Give however they react a good meaning. Like, they love me so much they can't bear to not see me. And when I contact them first, it's killing them because they want to actually be around me. Okay, give it all good meaning, guys, rather than bad meaning. Give everything a good meaning, even if it sounds ridiculous. They've fallen down a well. They just got hit by a bus and they're in hospital. That's why they haven't texted me back. Okay. Hi, Loz. I had a call about 3 weeks ago and you asked me to write you in 2 weeks. I did in Facebook. Oh, sorry, darling. I'm so far behind with the updates. I apologize. Do you believe thought transmission is a real thing? If so, can you explain how it works? It's literally how manifesting works, darling. It's how your subconscious works. So all you're doing all day long is sending out thoughts to other people and they respond. That's it. It's literally how the world works and people don't get this because they don't want you to know. Okay? You're thinking and thinking and thinking dominant things. And whatever you think about you, others and situations is how those things will show up because those people, you and situations, they'll reflect back what you think of you, what you think of them, and what you think of the situation. And then it will change to those thoughts that you had. They'll simply reflect it back. It's just how manifesting works, how your subconscious works, how the world works. People move to make it so. They reflect your thinking. A friend in the group lost their cousin to an unaliving themselves and she thinks she manifested that. Oh, is that what it is? Okay, darling. No one manifests that. If people die, they die in their own reality for their own reasons, and no one does that. And if any fuckwit on here is saying to you that you could have manifested that, that's ridiculous. Okay? Their meat suit dies of their own accord if they did that to themselves, of their own volition. Your friend did not plant thoughts into that person's mind to make them do such a thing. So tell her to, whatever she's listening to, whichever manifestation coach she's listening to that's making her feel bad about that and making her feel like she manifested that, she's got to stop listening to them because they're an idiot. Okay? If that person was going through their own mental health issues, that was their own reality they were in, making their own decisions in their own reality. Okay? I'm seeing tons of birds fall down. How do I remain patient? Look, patience is something that when people say it, it makes me think they don't get this. Are you imagining it's here already? What do you need patience for if it's here already? My podcasting equipment arrived the other day 10 days early. I just imagined it was here already and I got it 10 days earlier than I expected. Okay, what I didn't anticipate was that I couldn't figure out how to work it. Okay, but what I'm saying is, are you thinking it's here already? or are you waiting for it? Are you waiting for your package to turn up from Amazon, or do you feel you've already got your podcasting equipment set up in your room, ready to go? Is your SP already in the bed waiting for you to come back after this live, or are you waiting for them to come back to you? That's what I would ask you. Okay, good. Love you. Oh, thanks, darling. Hi, love. Why can't we call them? You can call them all you fucking like, darling. But are you calling them from a desperate, needy energy place or from a confidence place? You can call them all you fucking like. Go ahead. Get back to me. No coach has talked about, oh, okay, she's in our group. Well, she's got to stop freaking out. Look, guys, when people do that to themselves, you go through all kinds of guilt and all kinds of feelings of what if I could have stopped them, what if I could have helped them. When people make that decision, it is their sole decision. And it's something really hard to grapple with, but you've got to accept it was their decision. I was always wondering why I'm still on Facebook, but don't know. What are you talking about? Affirmations of bad body image and weight loss. Affirmations of bad body image and weight loss. Okay. My body is beautiful just the way it is. And I know that sounds bad when you want to lose weight. My body is exactly how I want it to be. I love my body unconditionally and always have. You can say things like that. That would be really hard to say. I've always loved my body unconditionally. Ooh, I've got body dysmorphia. That's a hard one for me to say. Okay, but I'm losing weight at a rapid rate. My body knows exactly what to do. It is exactly how I want it to look. My body is exactly how I want it to look, and I love my body. Hang on. If you're in a friends with benefits but want full commitment now, do you just affirm for self-concept and he wants commitment? Yes, guys, you assume you're already in a relationship in your mind. You don't take anything they say to heart or anything they do, and you work on that shitty self-concept that allowed you to get in that situation in the first place. In terms of feeling it is here, would you affirm, I am loved unconditionally, SP loves being with me? Yes, you can say that. I am loved unconditionally. He loves being with me. Yes. Thank you so much, Lois. Love you. Oh, you're welcome, darling. What are we saying? Congrats about Body by Daddy. What happened? I missed it. Is there anything I can do to stop circumstances? Darling, you're lost as fuck. Have you watched my lives before? Go to the Facebook group and watch all the lives because you're lost. You created the circumstances. What do you mean stop them? You mean stop them from being created? Well, use your mind. You create them. If you want to stop them, stop thinking bad thoughts. It's going to create them. You created them. You and only you are the only cause of your reality, including the circumstances and how people show up in your reality. Okay, guys, if you're lost about this and you've come from some LOA world, go to the Facebook group Subconscious Laws and watch all the lives back. If you're trying to get your SP back, watch number 25, then number 41 first of all, and then go backwards. Okay, and they're in the videos section in media. Just watch them all. Okay? Are you vegetarian? No, darling. Back in December, all good with SP, but now looking back at it, I would have called them. Oh, you would have called them? What are we talking about? Morning, Charlotte. I know I've been on a strong mental diet, but things keep happening and I know it's my old thoughts. Well, if you know it's your old thoughts, and don't be thrown by it. Go, okay, well, this is just my old thoughts playing out. I'm not going to be thrown by it. I'm not going to be pissed off at it. Just say my old thoughts don't manifest. My negative thoughts never manifest. Start affirming that, darling. See what happens. When my phone was playing up, I deleted new numbers, which was a good thing. SP number was deleted. Oh, really? So you couldn't call them. Hang on. What about the negative feelings associated with the imagination or affirmations? What about the negative feeling associated with imagination or affirmations? Well, darling, you're going to have negative feelings sometimes because your subconscious doesn't like it. You're going to think negatively about a lot of the affirmations you say. You've just got to push through it. It's just how it works. You can't beat yourself up for the negative feelings you're having. You just got to keep going. It's just going to fight you. If your SP gets on your nerves to the point you don't feel like manifesting them anymore, will you still? Fuck me, guys. Is this really a serious question where people say, I don't really like them anymore, I don't really want them anymore, do I still manifest them? What the fuck are you asking me for? If you don't like the person anymore, you don't want them anymore, stop. Are you guys for real? Are you guys thinking, oh, well, I've been manifesting them for a year. I guess I better go, even though I've realised they're an asshole. I don't like them. They never treated me nicely, and I actually don't love them anymore. But I'm just going to keep doing it out of the fact that I've been doing it for so long. No. No, guys. You can change your mind. That's your prerogative. Okay? What's this? Loz, during the live, I affirmed what you said. She called, made up, like nothing happened. Oh, really? What, right now? While we're live right now, that happened. And you asked the question at the beginning of the live. That's amazing. Wonderful, darling. All right. Love it. Is it too late to get your SP if he looks in love and blocked me? If you think he's in love with someone else, he will be. If you're considering it being blocked a problem, it will be. Why are you looking at him? Okay, first of all, and realizing he looks in love. That sounds to me like you're stalking his socials, looking at the pictures, thinking he looks in love. For all you know, he can't stand the bitch. But you're giving it the story that he's in love and therefore you're going to be fucked because that's the story you're holding. He loves me and only me. He's only got eyes for me. Blah, blah, blah. Stop looking at the socials. You're clearly stalking him and that's why you think he looks in love. Stop looking at it and start thinking he's in love with you. Why am I seeing my manifestations come through a friend? Probably because you did it in the third person. You're imagining in third person rather than first person, imagining you were not in the situation, you were seeing it with your eyeballs, seeing yourself doing it. Sometimes when you do that, other people will get it. Okay, you've got to see yourself as the one getting the things. See it from a first person perspective. That can be the reason sometimes. Or sometimes it's birds fall land and people are getting things around you. Don't worry about it. I'm changing lawyers and I'm trying to get a refund from my last lawyer. She's given me a lot of excuses. Oh, they'll do that, Judy. Just fuck her. Just imagine you get your money back. Just say you'll take her to a tribunal or something and just imagine you'll get your money back. It's normal to get birds for land then nothing. Yes, guys, it happens all the time to people in the group. Don't worry about it. Don't beat yourself up about it. Just be like, oh, well, it's working. And it was working. And it still is working. My self-concept is very good, but SP is not here in the 3D. How do you what, darling? Keep going. Exactly. Keep going. Is manifesting from first person better than third person? Yes, guys. Imagining, visualizing from first person perspective is better, okay? Because when you're looking from your eyeballs, you see what you would see. If you're looking from the eyeballs of you're seeing yourself on a movie screen, like watching yourself doing something, that's not how you would see it in real life, would you? You wouldn't see yourself on a movie screen doing something. You would see your hands and your body walking down the aisle in your wedding dress. You wouldn't see you walking down the aisle in your wedding dress. Well, who are you to be looking at you? You've got to be you in the dress, walking down, seeing your groom, seeing the crowd, seeing the ring on your finger. That's how you would see it in real life. So see it how you would see it when you're visualizing. Not lost hope. Good, darling. Loz, I thought nobody has free will in your reality. In their reality, they have their own free will in their reality. They can do whatever they want to themselves in their reality. In your reality, relating to you in your reality, darling. You have your own free will in your reality, don't you? They have their own free will in theirs. Show us your cat. Oh, look. Can you see the people? Sit here like this. When are you posting this live? I want to share this to the girl. Oh, God, guys, it'll be ages. Sorry. I'm like a month behind. Sent SP flowers before their surgery and they never thanked me. How can I revise this? Eesh, okay, darling, just imagine that they thanked you. Just imagine that the response you got was exactly what you wanted, that they're so thankful, blah, 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 revise it. Just imagine a response, a text that you got from them. Okay. In your reality, they'll be with you. Yes, darling. What's the cat's name? Safi. Loz, can you give some affirmations to get a specific job in a short time? I got that new job so quickly. I love my new job. I just got it quickly and easily. That job came to me out of the blue, quickly and easily. They've never hired someone so fast. I'm married, but I feel I met my soulmate on TikTok. Oh, okay, darling. Well, just imagine you're with them and however that comes about will hurt no one. Live in the end in your mind, guys, and how it comes about hurts no one in the process. Don't worry about how it's going to go. Just imagine you're with them and then your marriage will work itself out and then you'll be with that person, okay? Hang on. Been trying to manifest SP for a year and a half. It feels I feel it gets harder to keep holding on. Daryl Knight, you're as lost as fuck. I don't know what you've been doing. Go to my Facebook group and watch all the live videos, okay? If you've been trying for a year and a half and it's getting harder and you're holding on, that is not what I teach. Are you living in the end in your mind that you're together and only working on changing your self-concept? If you're not doing that, that's why it's taken a year and a half. Please, for the love of God, go and watch video number 25 about working on your self-concept. Then watch number 41 about changing the old story about the breakup. Changing the old story about them, changing the version of you in your mind. Watch those two, then watch everything backwards. I affirmed, and she called me back after 5 minutes after the conversation started. She starts to argue. Oh, what? I affirmed, she called me back after 5 minutes after the conversation. She started to argue. Guys, they start arguing with you, fighting with you. It's your old thoughts manifest about the situation. What were you thinking before? Can you put a date on your manifestation to happen? I don't believe so, but if you want to, darling, try. Everything is now. There's no present. There's no future. That's why circumstances don't matter. Yes, guys. It's just the now, and now that now is gone. Now it's this now, and now that now is gone, and now it's this now, and that's gone. That's it. There is only now. Exactly. Good times. Okay, darling, go to the Facebook group, please. How to change self-concept. Guys, you have to assess what your self-concept is first. What do I think of me? What do I think of others? And what do I think of situations? Okay? Situations. Relationships never work out with me. For me. Men cheat. Money is hard to come by. Them. They're an asshole. They're a player. They don't want me. They don't love me. They love someone else. Them. I'm not lovable. I'm not wanted. I'm not good enough. I'm not pretty enough. My ass is too big. I'm not smart. I'm not chosen. You. Then you affirm against that shit. He loves me and only me. He can't get enough of me. He's only got eyes for me. Relationships always work out for me because I am lovable and wanted and chosen and enough. Okay? It has to be against your own thinking. Affirm against the thinking you already have. That's all affirmations are, guys. It's new thinking. Okay? An old crush just asked me to copy. He's not my SP, but his movement. Oh, lovely, darling. So just think of the good times every time we talk. Yes, you can do that, darling. Just think of the good version of them every time you talk. Even when they're talking and arguing with you and you're yelling down the phone, just think, they love me so much. They want me and only me. Oh, they can't get enough of me. They're so pleasant to be around while they're screaming down the phone, honestly. Just don't react. Just be like, okay. So busy working in my self-concept, I completely forgot to test last two therapies. Oh, what? So busy working on my self-concept, I completely forgot my last 2 therapy sessions. Oh, my God, Noreen, wow. The therapist was like, what's happening? Mindset has really changed. All self-concept. Hooray, darling! Fuck the therapist. You don't need that, bitch. Just got you. When trying to manifest SP, should we do more of SP, especially when the 3D is running an old story? Should we do more SP? No, darling. The 3D circumstances are based on your shitty self-concept that cause the situation. So if you keep focusing on the SP, it's going to make fuck all difference because the problem's you. You are the only cause. Save me money too. Oh, good, darling. Loz, my cat loves listening to you as much as I do. You're on speaker and he's so attentive. You're the second person who's told me that. Wonderful, darling. Hello, little cat. How are you? Are you right there? You're trying to lick your jacket, are you? The cat's trying to lick herself, but she's got a jacket on. Oh, sweetheart. Look. You right? Show yourself to the people. Sappy, look. Yep. Show people yourself. Oh. No. It's not interested. Everyone loves Loz, love Mars. I've got a thing with animals, guys. Maybe it's even coming through the screen. Does believing in signs, birds for land, delay the manifestation? No, birds for land isn't signs, guys. It's not anything to do with signs. Birds for land is testing your power. It's like going, wow, my power's working. My self-concept is on point. People are reflecting my thinking. It's not a sign. I don't want you to think of birds for land as a sign. It's not. It's nothing to do with signs. Signs is things people think, oh, when I see this, this means this. No. Birds for land is my self-concept is being reflected to others and I can see it being reflected back in the attention I am now receiving, in the treatment I am now receiving. It's very different. Hang on. If we feel like we are amazing and wanted, can we call them? wow, you're really desperate to fucking call them home simping. Well, go ahead. I don't know why you're so desperate. I don't know why you can't assume they're going to call you. But seriously, you're so obsessed with the idea. Well, go ahead. Go ahead and get back to us about how that happened and how that worked and what was their response. And trust me, from the fact that you're asking, can I? If I do this, can I? It will be a disastrous fucking response because you're asking. I know that sounds awful, like I'm dooming you to failure, but the fact that you're asking the question, can I or why can't I, makes me believe that you have no idea of the outcome. And you're worried, the fact that you're asking shows me your lack of reassurance about your self-concept. You're not confident, and that's why you're asking. If you were confident about how this would go, why the fuck would you ask me if you can call them? You wouldn't be asking me, you just fucking call them because you feel like, well, I know what the outcome's going to be. This is going to go great. I can do this with confidence because I know the outcome. But the fact that you're asking me twice not only tells me you're not confident, okay, you're also scared you're going to do it wrong. And thirdly, you think there's some rules going here. You make the rules. If you decide that calling them will turn out well, it will turn out well. But the fact that you're asking tells me you don't think that at all. And you're coming from a complete place of fear, which is not the time I would recommend to call anyone. Up to you, darling. Go and call them and get back to us. Ended up getting a cooking oil burn. Oh, it's horrible, but SP Snapchatted me to see if I was okay, lol. Oh, God. My SP and I got in an argument once about, and I did that to myself. And all my self-concept stuff was triggered. Because instead of helping me with it, he took over the kitchen and, fixed what was burning. And I was thinking, why aren't you helping me? But I was so stupid. And I got really triggered and started an argument. Just revise the burn, darling. Loz, does our feelings get stronger for RSP while doing self-concept 80%? I'm not so quick to call. You get stronger or weaker. Sometimes they get weaker. Sometimes it gets stronger. Everyone's different, guys. How can I stop feeling terrible about how bad everything got or wonder why I deserve it? Okay, darling, that's your self-concept. If you feel like I deserved it or this is all terrible and I can't get through this and I can't stop thinking about it, you've got to work on your self-concept that, look, people love me no matter what I do. I can act cray-cray on their ass and they're going to love me anyway because I'm so fucking lovable. Doesn't matter what I say. Everyone loves me. And he loves me. She loves me more than anything. Okay? What do I do in the moment of my SP doing the opposite of what I have been affirming them to do? You don't react and you just imagine they're doing it in your mind the way you want. Okay, no, this is really hard. It's really hard when you're in the moment. But just don't react as much as you can and remove yourself from the situation if you're going to get angry or hang up the phone. Mm-hmm. Put down the phone. Yes, Miriam. So having an old guy reach out to you randomly to come over is birds for land. Yes, darling. You're getting attention from the old exes. Yes. I'm having a break with my partner and finding it difficult to focus on myself and not him. Help. Why are you having a break? You mean they created the break or you created the break? If you did it on purpose to try and force them into loving you more or you're manipulating the situation by going no contact, that won't work. But darling, you've got to focus on yourself completely. Just try. When you can't focus on yourself completely, I know that seems impossible sometimes, then affirm for them when you think of them, but I want you to try and affirm for yourself as much as possible. What is birds for land? BBL, birds for land. It means SP is next, birds are showing up, attention from others, and then SP is after that, the land is coming. I just did a video on this, just posted on my TikTok. How do I revise being triggered and staying jacked up and saying jacked up things to SP? Thank you. How do I revise being triggered? Well, you've got to work on your self-concept, Kelly, that caused you to get jacked up and react. What things in that argument, things you said, things that were triggered about, are about you. I'm not loved. You don't want me. You're not giving me enough attention. I never got enough attention as a child. Now I'm expecting you to give me all the attention because when you pull away from me, I get scared. I get fearful. I was abandoned as a kid by my dad, and every time I think you're going to leave me on red, I freak out. It's about me, me, me. I'm recognizing this is about me. I'm not making this about you. I'm working on me now because I realize all of this is coming from inside the building. Got it? All right, guys, I've got to go because I've got shit tons to do and I've got to get back to Nahal and to Megan. All right, guys, please do follow me if you don't follow me already. I go live twice daily. I'll be live later, which will be morning time UK, night time Australia. And please do join the Facebook group Subconscious Laws. I will put a survey in there about the best way to go about doing calls in the future. Should it be Zoom calls, VIP group, etc.? Okay, so go and answer that in there for me so I know what the best solution might be for you guys, because I won't be doing the one-to-one calls at the moment anymore. And I've got some courses coming out soonish, so I'll let you know when they're available. But in the meantime, please do go watch the live videos that are all saved in the Facebook group. Thanks so much, guys. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you soon. Love you. Bye.